Welcome everyone, TheDailyWoo here. As of the recording of this, it is Friday, June 18th, 2021. Starting off the piping hot caffeinated beverage that I have procured from the coffee stand on Market Street, Celebration. Now, usually I will walk around this lake, which is the main lake right off of downtown Celebration. I'm going to change it up a little bit today for this walk and talk and head, as I'm inviting you to join me, as we go a different route down that way to another lake. And I want to discuss, it's been 24 hours since I had the poke, give or take. I think it's been like 23 hours. I want to give you some views on side effects for the first dose and thoughts, and also mention something else that I'm going to announce. Gonna take a step back from certain things.
You made my day. We watched you.
Oh, excellent. Walking along this platform. Do not feed the squirrels. I believe I said it, but maybe I didn't. Join me, shall you, in this discussion on how I'm feeling after 23, almost 24 hours after yesterday. Shall you? I may have shalled you a little too many times. Down in here is a little bit of standing water. Good thing this little bridge is here. We would not be able to walk over this without getting knee deep in the water down there. There probably are some snakes and gators. You know, I think this is technically a stream. Look. Yeah, it's moving. So it's a stream that goes underneath this. I thought that was a gator for a minute, but it's just a log. I'm going to be taking a step back from social media. I'm pretty non-existent on there already. I'm going to go fully, well, not fully, let's say 99% inactive on social media. You know, the distancing, the social, when it comes to keeping distance is a very used or maybe even overused word in the last year and a half. Kind of apply that to social media platforms, you know, with the exception of the obvious one. The exception of the obvious being YouTube, which is my career, in a weird way, job. Have to be active on there. I'm not going to disable comments. Still going to reply to a few comments each day once the video is uploaded. Still going to interact with viewers and so forth and so on. Here on YouTube until that day comes to fruition when I end completely and drop off the internet for good, or at least a pretty much significant amount to be considered for good, which that day will happen, whether it be in a couple of years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is, or maybe even next week, knowing me. Pretty impulsive, but I'm not seeing that happening anytime soon. So for now, this will be my only social media platform because, you know, I'm interacting with everyone in the comments and putting videos up into the world to see. But everything else is gonna go away for a little while. A little while. Something is moving down there in the water. I see some ripple effects next to the lily pads. It could be a frog. Okay, more on that subject in a moment. Let's talk about how I'm feeling after the one day of getting it yesterday. I feel pretty good. My arm is very sore, specifically in the spot where the injection took place. Very, very sore. But I've been kind of doing the circling my arm around quite a bit, which has helped. So basically, it was over in this shoulder. I've been kind of doing this quite a bit. Didn't realize I always lay on this side while I'm slumbering. And then when I got up, I was like, ooh, something happened there, ooh. But other than that, you know, you can definitely tell something is in my system. Something feels a little different. But that was really up until, it was yesterday around noon when I got it. Later last night is when I felt the most of it. Now I feel pretty dang good. I feel okay. I feel as if nothing really happened with the exception of, you know, the injection in this arm. So that's, oh, there's an alligator over there. There's an alligator right there. See it? Yep, that is an alligator. Right here in the second pond. Not the one up. I guess this is a pond. Okay, where did the alligator go? There it is, right there in the center of the screen. Almost lost the gator for a minute. Pretty sure it's a gator, not a crocodile. And that bridge that I walked across is right over there to the main lake, which dumps out onto Market Street. So this is a smaller lake or pond, I guess you could say. Hello, gator. Just casually, just kind of lounging in the water there as all the walkers go by. You can see. Pay no attention to this gator. There was another thing too. It wasn't just the arm, and it wasn't just kind of the weird feelings I had for probably the first 8 hours afterwards. I kind of felt like I was going to get a leg cramp for a moment. I took a shower last night, and I thought, oh wow, I didn't get a leg cramp, but I kind of felt like, wow, it almost felt like I was going to get a leg cramp, and then about an hour later, it went away. That might have had something to do with it as well. I think there's something up in this tree as well. Oh, this must be Lake Evelyn. Okay, yeah, Lake Evelyn. This is Lake Evelyn Drive. Right there. And Rosa Street. Those are the crossroads. So that's pretty much it. I feel pretty good about the decision. Obviously, it's a heated discussion. I see both sides, and as stated yesterday, everyone should make their own decisions. I will be the first to tell you, I am very, very opinionated, very stubborn, very set in my ways. I know how to live, that I want to live my life and the decisions I made. And as stubborn and dedicated to my thoughts as they are, I don't really release those out there. I keep everything kind of, well, you know, besides kind of some little walking and talking. But I don't go overboard with posting about things. In fact, when was it? Probably 6 or 7 years ago, I made a video similar to this when I lived in Orange County, California, which I have moved back there, but I used to live closer, really close proximity to the Orange Circle. Now I'm a little bit of a distance away from there where I can't just get up and walk there in 2 seconds. It takes me a little more of a stroll. But back when I was there before, I came up with this conclusion. Does having Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and I think back then there was Vine, now I think there's TikTok, which I'm not familiar with, does that even help promote what I am doing on YouTube? And I came to the conclusion that no, it does not. So I deleted my Twitter, I deleted my Instagram, and then I brought the Instagram back about 1.5 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. I brought back my Instagram page. Let me try to switch this around. But now I'm on the fence again with taking that back as a squirrel to how it was. Hello, squirrel. Hello. Hiding? Hiding over there, squirrel? Getting me started, you. So, getting distracted. So back then, I had the thought, does this really help promote? Does me posting a link on something really help promote the videos? I don't know if it does, I don't know if it doesn't. In fact, I don't even care if it does or it doesn't. So I kind of abolished all that. And then I kind of got tired of not having an outside source other than YouTube to contact people, have people contact me. And I'm at the point now where I want to take a break from the current Instagram account that I have. I'm not going to create another Twitter account. I'm not into that at all. Mostly because I just like doing my own thing. I don't really like being affected by what is going on too much. I want to say in the world, because you have to keep up on semi-regular events. But I don't want to be too affected by the world's opinion, because the world's opinion is always going to be different than yours. Or you're going to side with the one side of that opinion and then never look back. And I kind of feel that I'd like to have my own kind of mindset, if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't. There are mosquitoes on me right now. It is hot. But above and beyond all that, a lot of it is time, a lot of it is stress. There might be another animal out in here. I kind of long for the day when I'm not on the internet. Can't do that now, but I long for that day when I'm a mystery. Mysterious. I'm not mysterious. I'm very public, which is strange because I'm very kind of reserved. I do talk a lot, but I'm kind of shy. It's weird what I do for a living. When I was younger, you know, you always have aspirations of, whoa, what's in that tree? Everyone has that slight aspiration of, I'm gonna be famous. Fame. I don't really care about that at all anymore. Not that I ever really did, but definitely do not care about being known, being seen. I want to make a living. I want to put videos out. I want to create stuff. You know, doing the daily videos helps me, helps my mental well-being, staying active. And when I don't do this down the road, I will do something else that keeps me active. Right now, being active is filming videos and editing and uploading. All that is what keeps my mental state happy. That's really the major thing on why I do this. And, you know, some creative projects, but the majority is, it's a routine that keeps my brain active, my mind going, my body going, and things like that. I don't really care about fame, being famous, getting to another level than where I'm at now. This is fine. In fact, even if it tapered back a little bit, I would be content with that. And as far as, you know, Instagram, posting stuff, doing all that, I could really care less at this point. Now, I'm not going to completely delete my Instagram, and the reason for that, if I delete it, someone else will grab the name and utilize that, and there might come a time when I don't do this here on YouTube, and it would be nice to have an outside source platform. So I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to post any more pictures, no Instagram stories, things like that. In fact, I'm going to delete the app from my phone right now, and that will actually clear up a lot of time to devote to well-being, peacefulness, relaxation, and research for other projects. You know, it's great having communication with people in real life, but the internet, whew, internet's a doozy. I can't be alone in my thinking. As the recording of this is June 18th, as I stated, I've already been on my phone for 3 hours and 43 minutes. It's 12:11 p.m., so just after noon. Now, granted, I also have to put a little asterisk next to that because I do edit on my phone and upload on my phone, even though I did that last night. Well, no, I uploaded the video this morning, early this morning. So some of that is answering and replying to comments on the YouTube video as well. But if you notice, let's go back to a different day here. Look at Wednesday, June the 16th, a couple days ago. I was on my phone for 13 hours. 3 hours and 59 minutes of it was creativity, which means editing, uploading, and those. But look at social. 3 hours and 30 minutes. 3 hours I spent on my Facebook app, and I guess that would probably be the Instagram app. And I don't even follow anyone on Instagram. That's just going on, browsing through DMs that I really rarely reply to, looking at profiles. You know, I will go to my friends' profiles and whatnot. Or suggestions. Some things will be suggested. You know, like when you're on social media, you'll have suggestions, which like you'll get down a rabbit hole where you're just like looking at suggestions. and that ends up taking up a lot of time. I've already spent 1 hour. No, I've already spent 34 minutes today. So I've only been on here 34 minutes today. And that's going to be the only amount of minutes that I'm going to be on this for today. Now granted, the creativity part will still continue because I do edit on my phone, upload on my phone and all that, so that will remain. But I'm gonna start giving myself a little more time each day. As of this very moment, I have 6 posts on my IG. I have 51,000 and a half followers. Following 0, which, as stated, that doesn't necessarily matter. Once I'm on here, you get suggestions, you see people that you are friends with, family with, and those will pop up in the suggestions as well. So then you go to their profile, comment on their pictures. So really, following 0, you know, you just don't have a news feed. Still, I mean, it still takes up some time. And then I also have this little section on my iPhone: Instagram, Facebook Business Suite, and then Facebook. I'm gonna get rid of all 3 of these. Pull this open, and at the bottom it says remove app. So let's remove the app. Remove Instagram. Removing from home screen will keep the app in your app library, which is fine. I do want to still have it. I'm not deleting the whole thing, but I don't want to see it and not be tempted to use it. So removing the home screen will keep the app in your, you know what, I should just delete the whole app. Delete the whole app. Goodbye. Delete Instagram. Deleting this app will delete its data, but any documents or data stored in the cloud will not be deleted. Deleting this app will also delete its data, but any documents or data stored in cloud will be deleted. Delete. Gone. All right, and the Facebook, let's remove app. Okay, delete app. Delete Business Suite. Gone. And then the last one is this Facebook one. Remove app. Delete app. Gone. And done. Oh goodness, hello there. Look at this. Look at this turtle or tortoise. Turtle or tortoise? Hello there. Look at that. There he goes.
Oh look, a big old soft-shell turtle. Right there. Their necks, they extend really far. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Heading over to the water? You're heading over to the water, huh? Go get in that water. Yep, I understand, turtle. Sometimes you just need to get back to your element. Got to go to where it's peaceful and enjoyable. Feels good, doesn't it? You should have gone in. You gotta have to crawl back out and go around the little gate there. You should have gone over there. Maybe you wanted to have your own little pool area. That's pretty neat, seeing that turtle. The gentleman that walked by said it was a soft-shell turtle. Pretty cool. This really is a test of sorts, just to see how long and see how my mindset is with having a little more free time during the day, focusing on other things, a little peace of mind. Might, within a month, might all go back to how it has been. Just gonna see how it goes. Something I needed to do for myself, but thinking about doing it for a long time. Not concerned so much with posting a lot on there, and a lot of time content, you call it content creators, which I don't really use that term for myself, but making videos will utilize social media platforms to get certain things, which I don't do any of that. I'm not sponsored. I don't get any kind of freebies, any sort of stays, any sort of items like that, or any kind of kickbacks based on what I post on social media. So for me, it's not vital for me to have that. Even at over 50,000 people on Instagram, Probably could utilize that, but it's just not my thing. So it really makes no difference whether it's there or not. But it might come back. I might miss it. I might. This is a work in progress, a test to see if my mindset and my well-being helps a little bit. Maybe it will. Still continuing the videos. No plans on stopping that anytime soon. One day it will. Who knows with me what I'm gonna do. I am all over the place. I'm all over the place. I can accept that. I can accept that's my lot in life. To jump around mentally, and not only mentally, but residence wise. Also, I mentioned this yesterday, but I will be going back to Southern California at the end of this month. I will be back out there. I'm ready. I'm ready for the non-humidity. And I've been here, so I was kind of looking that when I return out there, it'll be just shy of 20 weeks that I have been gone to my place in Orange County, California. 20 weeks. A few days shy of that by the time I get back out there. That's a lot of days, isn't it, Bird? That's a lot of weeks. Yep. And I will be bouncing back and forth a lot more. Have the place, both coasts, I'll be going back and forth pretty continuously, you know, every few weeks to a month or so, give or take. So it won't be any more 3-month stints in one spot. A lot of plane flights, a lot of road trips, a lot of drives. Oh yeah, the future is looking good. I really appreciate everyone who watches. It means a lot to me. Been doing this a long time. I know some are just kind of jumping on board, but some have been around for 10, 11 years. And if you were anywhere between now and that 11 years ago, I want to say thank you. I really appreciate it. It really is important to me to know that there are people who have a vested interest in my life. That's gonna do it for today. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for listening to me ramble. The vlog is over. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, not just everything else I talked about, but I also want to have some long periods of the day where I don't even have my phone on me. Just keep it on the charger. Maybe even go places without my phone. Just take my camera, you know, do the filming, do these videos, or maybe not even take the camera. Just a day off from technology. Even going to the parks. I like going to the theme parks. If I'm not filming an episode, just go to the park without my phone. Or go to Disney or anywhere. Experience it with my own eyes, not looking through a phone or a camera or distracted. So I might do that at some point. And just have certain times of the day when I go on my phone and see if I've gotten any calls, texts, communication, things like that, to check comment section on YouTube, to edit, but take breaks from that too. I think all that is part of a good mindset and a good well-being, for me anyway. It's not for everyone. I'm kind of glued to my phone and I want to separate myself from my phone a little more than I have been. Okay, I'm done talking.